Hi, I'm Andrieh Vitimus. We're going to talk about why magic today. Magic is often understood as the science and understanding of oneself, and thus, and one's conditions. It is the art of applying that understanding to action. In the modern times, you might come across a video and wonder, why magic? But the truth is that if, like most occultists, you include psychology, NLP, cognitive science as types of magic that affect how you actually go out and create something in the world, we're doing a lot of magic a lot of the time, if you choose to. If you think about it, people who have a vision, a dream as it were, some way of moving forward, where they dream something, and then they create it, they're usually much happier people. That's really what magic is about. You start with a dream, you move forward, you figure out what you want, and then you start doing things in the world and changing parts of yourself to achieve that goal. Now, of course, those of you who've been on podcasts before with me, Andrieh Vitimus, you know I'm a believer that external magic is, of course, possible, but it doesn't matter. That's a secondary of importance compared to the first thing. Is having a vision inside your mind, following through on that vision, and creating something new out there in the world. Something that affects other people or something that you want in your life. It doesn't matter. That's for you to decide. In a time when we're getting increasingly difficult to even function, it's getting hard to get to even this 30-second space to even think. Magic and the willingness to be happy is an act of rebellion. Magic, then, is really the pursuit of happiness by manifesting different visions that you have in the world, and that process of manifesting gives meaning and happiness. Of course, the cynics out there will say, well, you're just making up a meaning. And yeah, we are. But more than one happy person has made up a meaning and ran with it. Now, you have to realize changing yourself isn't easy. And likewise, changing the external world takes practice. It takes practice. Because if it was easy to change ourselves, probably magic would be very, very easy. But we like who we are usually, and changing any part of that, we fight against ourselves. Magic is an antiquated term nowadays. It really is. It brings all those stage magic, 5,000 years of what people were doing is antiquated. What does the word mean? You go on a web search outside of YouTube and you do a search for magic and you'll find at least 50 sites condemning magic. But what are they doing when they pray to God to have certain outcomes? They're thinking about something in their mind. They're praying. And they're trying to manifest that in the world. Well, that's magic. It's a type of magic. It's Christian magic. But it's magic. Now, lots of people, I keep saying, you can do this and be sane about it. So instead of word magic, what if you use the word reality manipulation? Reality creation. I myself am a reality artist. But what if you just change the words? You're not doing magic. All this stuff, like in my book, Hands on Chaos Magic. Just there to trick you into believing that you can achieve anything. That's certainly one explanation. That's a good explanation, if it helps you. But what could you do that you're not doing right now if you only took the first step? Take the first step. Look up some things. My book right here. Figure out, where do I want to go? What things do I like about my life? What things don't I like about my life? What do I want more of in my life? When you start looking at things that way, think about every conversation that you have when you're having the conversation. What do you want to get out of the conversation? Does that bring more of what you want into your life? Does it bring less of what you want into your life? Based on that metric alone, that willful choice, that acknowledgement of things that are either bringing more of what you want in your life or not, maybe some changes have to happen in how you're communicating with people or even who you're communicating with. That mere process of just doing something as simple like that is magic. You're willfully understanding yourself, your conditions, and applying that understanding and action to every conversation you have. Very powerful. When you do this, you'll find out that you'll start feeling probably better because the conversations will be more meaningful for you. Next episode, we're going to talk about magic and Qi. Magic and Qigong, or not Qigong so much, but just Qi and Prana and how those two work together. So we'll have a much more technical talk on how magical operations work with Qi and the interplay between the two from a non-dogmatic point of view. For those of you who don't know me, since I didn't start with an introduction, I ended with an introduction. I'm Andrieh Vitimus, reality artist, author of Hands on Chaos Magic, and I've been a reality artist for 15 years, changing my own reality and people's reality one step at a time. Check me out at www.andriehvitimus.com. There's many articles up there, and we will sign out now.